Hello YouTube and TCG fans, this is David here from Cardfight bringing you Ritual of Dragon Sorcery trial deck from Vanguard. I want to ask you guys to check out our channel and subscribe for more Vanguard and other TCG videos. So, we finally got him. I bought two because I think I've mentioned this in one of my previous videos that I'm actually going to make a deck around this, and just like the new Gear Chronicles, I will keep updating it as we go along, so it's kind of like updated deck profiles, and I'll let you guys know how I evolve it. We're also doing the same for my gold paladins, so we're kind of covering the entire, if you watch the anime, that the team of Chrono, Shoji, or Kazuma, however you want to call him, and that kid who plays gold paladins. So you get one of these postcards with each trial deck, which is kind of nice, but unfortunately their teammate is not on it. The guy who uses the gold paladins. So with a trial deck, obviously you get a guide. You can read all about how to play Vanguard, which is, in my opinion, still one of the most fun card games I currently play. And obviously here's some more information about Shadow Paladins, about this deck. There you go. Where to get support and whatnot. Because I know that there's a booster box coming out soon, and it has some Shadow Paladin stuff in it. So there we go. It also shows here like key cards. It kind of explains how to play this deck. And obviously on the other side you have a playmat, which is made out of paper. But yeah, so I'm gonna put this to the side. We don't need this. There we go. Alright, just put that to the side. This is what we want to see. This on the side here. There we go. So there we go. We'll move this from the cards. Beautiful. And you get this card. There we go. Which is a Shadow Paladin placeholder. On the other side it says Shadow Paladin United Sanctuary. And without further ado, let's dive into this trial deck and see what we get. So we start off with the kind of the avatar of Kazuma, that's his name, yeah. Dragon Luard. And I think you get 2 copies of these? Yeah, 2 copies. So I'll quickly tell you what he does and give you a more HD look of the card. If I can actually do it, hang on. I want my screen to focus. Come on. Come on, it's just for this one and the other one. Let's see if he focuses. Nope, doesn't want to focus. There we go. Alright, that's the card. So the effect is Ritual, Ritual 3. This is the keyword for Shadow Paladins, which I'm also going to explain to you as we go on. So, active if there are 3 or more grade 1s in your drop zone. So this new keyword, Ritual, benefits from having grade 1s in your drop zone. So you will see a lot of Shadow Paladin players rush grade 1s and just like first turn, just put loads of grade 1s out just to get them in the drop zone so they can activate Ritual. And it's a really interesting play style. It kind of contradicts Gold Paladins a lot, which is like Unite, where you have to have them on the field. There it's more like have them in the drop zone. This is only grade 1s though. So choose 2 normal units from your drop zone and put them on the bottom of your deck in any order. At the beginning of your right phase you may pay the cost, and if you do until the end of turn you may stride without paying the cost for the next time you generation stride. So basically we know that we have to give up like a total of 3 in order to stride. This card allows you to get 2 cards from your drop zone, put them back in your deck, and you can stride without paying the cost for it. Then obviously its other effect is Counterblast 1 and choose one of your rear guards and retire it. During your turn, when your G unit strides, you may pay the cost, and if you do, search your deck for up to 2 grade 1s or less and call them to separate rear circles and shuffle your deck. Now Dragon Luard is the main engine. Like, you will have to run 4 of these, they're just that good. We're gonna see which is like a current alternative for it. But I might just mix this with my Raging form, because I think it might work really well with Raging form. So the other shiny card that we get here, which is your grade 4, which is Dark Dragon Carnivore Dragon. Ooh. So obviously it's a grade 4, it's a Generation Stride card. Once per turn, choose one of your rear guards and retire it. Your opponent chooses 2 of his or her rear guards and retires them. If he or she could not retire 2 cards, choose up to 3 units in your front row and they get 4,000 until the end of turn. Like obviously, either you can retire 2 rear guards or you can power up your front line if you, for example, attack with your rear guard first. Like for example, you attack with your rear guard and then you have an effect or something that says retire another unit, or when this unit attack hits, retire one of your opponent's rear guards, something like that. I know Shadow Paladin runs a few of those, and then you can actually choose. You can be like, okay, am I going to do that, or I'm just going to power up my front row and just attack his Vanguard relentlessly. So it's quite actually a good card. I'm quite impressed with that. I've seen it run in the anime a few times and I was like, cool. I'm looking forward to having that and trying that one out. Because, you know, I don't know if, some of you guys who have been subscribed to me for a while know that I have a Raging Form deck. And I think I played that one for the longest time. But then kind of Liberators took over. And then Ezels came back. I'm always a Paladin player pretty much. Then for our other grade 3, it's Crest Vicious Dragon. Ritual 3, when this unit attacks a Vanguard, if this unit is boosted, it gets plus 3,000 until the end of battle. And I'm sure we get 3 of those. Yes, we do. Nothing too special, but it's not bad. Just it's a good filler until you find an alternative. And then the other one is Bluethorn Heavy Slash of Valdemar. Generation Break 1. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, this unit gets plus 4,000 attack. And Ritual 3. Choose one of your rear guards and retire it. This unit gets plus 4,000 until the end of turn. Again, I don't like grade 3s with only 10,000 attack. I've become allergic to it. So I want 11. So I'm not too convinced on that one. You got your 10k beta, which is just a vanilla card, Demon World Castle Eingang. I'm assuming you get 2 of those? Yes. Because the Serpent one in the Gear Chronicle one only had 2. Then, Direct Alner Debihira. Choose a card from your hand and discard it. When this unit is placed on the rear, if your number of your rear guards is more than or equal to the number of your opponent's rear guards, you may pay the cost, and if you do, draw a card. Not bad, you get 4 of those. But again, I think very soon there will be grade 2s to replace that. And one of those grade 2s that you will have to run 4 of is this one, Drag Wizard Leothale. Once per turn, Generation Break 1, Soul Blast 1 and choose one of your other rear guards in the same column as this unit and retire it. Draw a card. Ritual 3, when this unit attacks a Vanguard, this unit gets plus 2,000 until the end of that battle. So really good grade 2, a lot of tech to it, and definitely you can pull out some nasty combos with that one. Also, one comes in foil, one does not. Then I think for our last grade 2, yep, our last grade 2 is Blade Proof Knight Yogal. Generation Break 1, when this unit intercepts, this unit gets plus 10,000 until the end of battle. We get them in every trial deck and I've never seen anyone still running it. So we arrive at our grade 1s. Make sure I have enough room for like a bottom row here. Yeah. Drag Wizard Knees. Ritual 3. When this unit is placed on the rear from your deck, this unit gets plus 2,000 until the end of turn. Generation Break 1 and Counterblast 1. Choose one of your other rear guards in the same column as this unit and retire it. At the end of the battle, if this unit boosted, you may pay the cost, and if you do, you draw a card. It's a good card, you get 4 of those. Definitely, this is going to be... I think in this deck, you want to run grade 1s that do just more than just be like drop zone fodder. Like you want some tech in your back row as well. But I think in this Shadow Pound deck, you're gonna have to pay close attention to what kind of grade 1s you run. And I think this one is definitely worth running. I'm definitely convinced that this one is one of the better grade ones you'll get. Then we get Killer Mew. Generation Break 1. When this unit boosts, you may have the boosted unit get plus 4,000 of that and until the end of that battle. If you do, retire this unit at the end of that battle. So this is like this card, you get 3 of those, by the way. He really plays well into the whole ritual mechanic. So you don't even need to retire it, it automatically goes there. So it saves you kind of the room of like, I need to replace him now. And like, the cool thing with Mimikyu is you can keep a Great One in your hand and you don't have to switch around because he leaves the field at the end of the turn anyway. So you kind of have a bigger hand in your hand and you can just use it as a guard instead of it being locked in your back row. If that makes any sense. So yeah, I definitely recommend running this one until there is an alternative that kind of beats out on it. Then the next one, you get 4 of these, which is Puzzled Alner Clothru. Ritual 3. When this unit is placed on the rear, choose one of your other units and it gets plus 3,000 until the end of turn. This plays really well with the effect of Luard, if you remember that you can actually call 2 Grade 1s from your deck to the field. So this one really helps with that, and it just gives 3,000 twice to spend wherever. So that's also a really cool effect. I do like the Great Ones so far. Usually I'm not the biggest fan of Great Ones because I feel like they put all their efforts in 3s, 4s and 2s, and 1 is just kind of like fill it up, and we'll see what the players do. We'll introduce some in like booster packs and booster boxes and stuff. And now they've actually like done some work on the Great Ones. I appreciate that. Obviously for our perfect guards, Demon World Castle Vorbugen. I guess you say it that way. It's just a regular perfect guard. We know we have loads of variants on it. There will probably be a better one in the next booster box, and you'll probably run 4 of those. But until then, having a Demon World Castle Vorbugen doesn't sound that bad. Then, for our Grade 0, which is our starting Vanguard, Drag Prince Root. Root is a Forerunner, Generation Break 1, Counterblast 1, and put this card into your soul. When this unit is retired from the rear for the effect or cost of your card, you may pay the cost, and if you do, choose one of your units and it gets plus 5,000 until the end of the turn. So that's a really cool effect for starting Vanguard. I don't know if there will be a new one in the booster box that's going to come out, but I am definitely a fan of this one. Obviously you get your standard critical triggers, 4 of them, called Death Crash Dragon. Ooh, here we go. Then you get 2 draws in the name of Drag Printers Miyag. 4 stands, King Knight of Craving Brian. I'm going off screen almost. And 4 heal triggers in the name of Abyss Grail. And then we end off with a shiny and a non-shiny Howl. And it says here, as an effect, it's a draw trigger by the way, sorry if I didn't mention this before. There we go. Put this unit into your soul and choose up to one of your units and it gets plus 3,000 until the end of turn. So the really cool thing is you can put this one in front row if you have it in your hand. It attacks, you put it into the soul, and then you power up another person when he attacks. So yeah. There we go. So this is Ritual of Dragon Sorcery. My personal opinion is I love this trial deck. I've been looking forward to it. I pre-ordered it the moment it got announced, and I'm quite excited to get to work with this and see how much I can do with this deck. I'm gonna try and fiddle a bit with this deck and see if maybe I can mix it with Raging Form, maybe get some Blaster Darks in there. I just want to see what I can do with this deck, because I actually think I have a really cool combo in my head, and I will make a video about that, don't worry guys. And it's definitely worth its money guys, so make sure that if you want this product, you buy it over at chaoscards.co.uk, because those guys do the best prices and they're just super friendly and awesome. So yeah guys, thank you guys for watching, thank you for listening to my shameless plug at the end. Make sure you smash that like button. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys are gonna run this and what you guys are gonna throw in the mix here. Like, how are you going to make this deck your own? Again, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.
Do it for the love, yes I do. So you don't care about the money, well yes it's true. And I'm so blessed to be fulfilling my destiny. All material things could mean less to me. Only thing I ever could need